Dámy a pánové, jsem zase zpátky, ano. Já vás zdravím od dnešního streamu ze hry Hogwarts Legacy. Budeme hrát si na Harryho Trotla a budeme sledovat jeho koule osudu. Zdravím hlavně převážně lidi ze záznamu, jsem rád, že sledujete moje videa, i když vím, že to absolutně nikoho nezajímá. Máme minule na streamu Battlefield, jestli je Battlefield furt tak špatná hra, jestli jsem to pojmenoval takhle, tak máme tam celkem dost views, takže mě právě napadlo, že bych natočil video o tom, jestli je Battlefield 2042 stále špatná hra. Srovnáme si to s tenkrát neočekávanějšíma hrama, což byly 3. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Halo Infinite a Battlefield 2042. My si o tom natočíme nějaký videjko, očekávání a toto. Protože mě třeba Battlefield osobně baví, nevím jak vás. Dále. Mám pro vás nachystaný ještě video z PlayStation Portable her, kde si v krátkosti sjedeme, co byl PlayStation Portable a zahrajeme si nějaký ukázkový hry. Mám to nachystaný už asi 2 měsíce, ještě se do toho nepustil, ale možný je, že už se do toho pouštět budu. Ale to je asi všechno k dnešku. My si dneska rozehrajeme hru Hogwarts Legacy. Ano, máme furt nějaký hry nedohraný, ale je to stejně jedno, když na těch streamech nikdo není. Takže, pokud by z vás nikdo nevěděl, co Hogwarts Legacy, je to hra vydaná v roce 2023 od studia, nevím, teďka. A budeme studentem 5. ročníku v Bradavicích. Ano. A my se pustíme do tvorby postavy, protože to je to, co nás právě drží. S potěšením vám oznamujeme, že jste byli přijati do Bradavické školy čar a kouzel jako student 5. ročníku. Na. Semestr začíná 1. září. Dali jsme si záležet na tom, aby byly vaše základní pomůcky zabaleny a doprovodili vás během cesty na hrad. Jak možná víte, výnos zakazuje osobám mladších 17 let používat magie mimo školu. Nicméně vzhledem k vaší výjimečné situaci ministerstvo laskavě souhlasilo s tím, aby vám pan profesor Eleazar Fik pomohl se zdokonalit v kouzlení ještě předtím, než vás doprovodí z Londýna na hrad, kde se bude konat hostina na zahájení školního roku a slavnosti zařazování nakonec. S pozdravem, profesorka Weasleyová! Tak jo? No probléma. Tak jdeme teda založit si postavu. Tak toto. Dáme si brýle jako Harry Potter. Para. Ale nejsou racista, ale. No. On the tube, dáme se jdeme. Vypadá tak epický, hej bro. Toto. Oh yeah. Barva očí. OK, to tak sedí mně. Srostly obočí, vole. Máme si toto. Přesní jméno. Vulpix Trotl. Hej, kámo, já si... Čarodějů. Tak. Jo, asi takhle bych to nechal. Asi ne. Jo, vy to neslyšíte. Ježišmarja, teď už to slyšíte. Začneme, let's go, náš příběh, GG.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand.
Ale já nechci ulku z druhé ruky.
You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
To byl divný obličej. O něco ví, o něco tuší. Avalanche Studio, už vím. Už vím.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do...
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! Jump! The key! Give me your hand!
Kde proč se objevili ty koně? Protože právě viděl něčí smrt.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Je uzdravení. OK.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
OK.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
No, tak to jo
Where
teda.
do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle
The
was
mirror
fortified
realm.
and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Jo, jsou tady ty vole.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand looks improving with every cast.
Avada kedavra, kurva! Ne? Tak nic, no.
Up there.
Oh, Assassin's Creed. Truhla. 53. Počkej, jaká je tam měna v tom Harrym Potterovi? Cvrčky.
Just ahead.
Ty vole, jaká je tam měna? Já nevím. Já teď nevím, do prdele.
Steady yourself. Reparo. Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Má minimapa ukazuje tvé okolí s tebou, prostřed tohohle je tvůj současný úkol. OK.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Galeony se to jmenuje. Galeony.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key? Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Kámo,
How many volts are there in Hogwarts?
jako zatím se mi ta hra líbí, jak je to pěkný.
Vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Zajímavé, zajímavé, nikdy jsem tak hluboko nebyl ani v sérii Harryho Pottera. Chceš pomoct?
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed? A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Jak on to tam mohl vědět, že vole jdeme do trezoru 12? Jaký třetí vycítil ten klíč nebo...
Vault 12. Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might... The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait.
Oh, jasně.
Professor, that was certainly unexpected.
Kámo, no, já to budu úplně spíš čekat, vole, že se tam něco vysere, vole.
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Jo, tady se vlastně učíme tady tímhle vlastně ty kozla. Revelio.
Revelio. There, I saw something. Move a bit closer and try again.
Ah.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Povedu vás, profesore, provedu.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do.
Tak jsou taky lumos, vole.
I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
It's the magic.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Počkej, proč je to nastavené na F1? To je celkem debilní, ne, vole? Au! To mi zaplí, ne? Na mě ne?
Stay close.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Tak nebude.
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Další. Co?
Lumos.
Tady je mám.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato. Stupid.
Hustý. Počkej, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Počkej, co? Au! Ah!
Lumos.
You know this thing. Next portal. Nice. Nice, very nice. Next portal, let's go!
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
Myslánka, ne?
That is no mere basin.
No jasně, rychlík.
That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Rockwood.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Ah ne, Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Jo, ale mám hlad.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Miss the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
OK, zařazování do koleje.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Nemůžu se dočkat vyučování, nemůžu se dočkat objevování. Já nevím, jestli chci objevovat nebo se učit, tohle vyučovat. Ale chci vyučovat.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Odvahu, zvědavost, věrnost, ambice. Já jsem spíš zvědavý.
Desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Havra spár, vole, děláš si ze mě prdel. No, tak proč ne?
You belong in Ravenclaw.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
Jak chci na fanfarpál,
You
vole.
are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do
Jestli chceš.
before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor
Co rolik, ale.
Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Ne, ale já si myslím, že mi uděláš kousky.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Tak toto je kolej Havra spádu. Pěkně, jo.
Just have to wait for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Must be. That's not right either.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
All right. Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on the bust and see what details the field guide... Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities
Revelio.
like that, inside and outside of the castle.
No.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
To symbol přes to je hlavní úkol.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious...
Nazdar, Napsone!
Now, focus on your classes
Tak jako...
and pay attention. More than your owls...
Jak se mám, tak půl na půl. Hodina kouzelných formulí. Harry Potter, they come to die all together. Avada kedavra, pičo, jebat, kokota. Pičo, jak se to laguje, co je, vole? Tak nakonec skončil tak, že tam, kde je vysílač, jsou vysoké stromy. Tomu se říká, že to je prostě zákon schválnosti, no.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
A neřeším, mám 80/10 a hold nebudu streamovat a do roka i tak jdu do malého bytu. Dodnes je debilita, že netají kabely, ale vše vzduchem jak u debil. No však samozřejmě, protože je to lacinější. To zase u nás do 2 let prej budou kopat optiku. Ale do té doby už já asi streamovat nebudu, takže...
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Víš, jak budu hrát offline, dělat si hru kódová a po roce se vrátím na Twitch? Jsou dobrý vyhlídky. Mě to třeba přestává bavit, mě přijde.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Jako teoreticky ty stromy nejsou problém. Já to na našem, ale kvůli mě fakt nevyhodí 30 000 zakací strom. Tak je posekej ty? Ne?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
To dáš, to je v klidu.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... Splendid! Now, think of this like gobstone. Excellent control there. Very good. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Že ten Bitcoin furt klesá, vole, ty pičo, to není možný, vole.
There we go.
He? 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 Co? Ne?
That is how it's done.
Kámo, ona je nějaká nadana, se mi nelíbí. Budou tam max malinké stromečky, no, však vidíš, to jsem říkal, že to jde.
Brilliant. Here we go.
Kámo, ona tu 50 dala. Ano, půjde to, ale do pár let, až to budu řešit já, to je ale otázka 5 let, jako ty stromy. Ale, nevím, motorovou pilu a začít z vrchu, vole.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Já ti to přijedu pomoct posekat, vole, si chceš.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Ne, pojď. Ježišmarja. Jo. Já. Tak počkej, teď já musím počkat. Ještě kousek. Yeah. Nejlepší by bylo, kdyby byla tma nikdy nerostla. Ty vole. Tak s tím ti už neporadím. Oh, do the anymore. Tak počkáme. A moc brzo jsem to pustil. Nevadí. Ale furt vedu. Pojď, tref to, nádhera. A Wiedersehen, ty jsi skočila, holka. Neřeším, půjdu i do toho bytu a tam bude 1000 na 1000. Jako reflexy, jo. I am winner. I am winner.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Zvládnu to. No problema. Já neflexím a jestli tu někdy bude optika, tak Max to už budu prdět v hrobě. A já vím, že u nás na dědině prej do 2 let budou kopat optiku. Než jsem se nadála, byli jsme pryč z Ugandy? Z Ugandy?
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
a word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is...
Jsem rád, že stále větší šance bude si vzít hypo někde s netem, kde to plánuju, jak se do toho tady dožít.
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that
a jakou hru teďka jako tvoříš?
Ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Kooperační, hustý, o čem to bude? To 4 lidi. O čem to bude? Zatím uvažuji, co ještě není. Zatím uvažuji, co ještě ne... Pomůžu ti se scénářem a chci 30% z prodeje. To je to něco, se někdo nevytvořil a boukne.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest
Hra pro
poacher
4
raid
a
to
co ještě
Wales
tak jako nikdo
and
nevytvořil.
to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a
Hele,
spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's
Nutně
practice.
barák nepotřebuju, tak to není třeba. Spíš zajímá ta hra, já bych spíš si nechal. Napiš do Austrálie jednému tomu autorovi knih Hraničářová učně a udělej hru podle toho. Mně to chybí třeba.
Levioso.
Wingardium Leviosa. A ne Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Těm to děláš v Unreal Engineu 5? Být na hypo a zahrádky, no podej na prodej s chatkou jsou levné. Ty vole, tak ty máš hodně velký plány teda. Při těch dnešních cenách.
See how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso.
Tak do 20 let realizovatelné.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you.
Teď otázka, jestli za těch 20 let tě to vůbec bude bavit.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. Protego. Levioso. Protego. Case things. Lucky.
Tak pojď ty. To víš, že já ty zmrdě.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
Obecně hry mě už zase nebaví. Hej, kámo! Já mám poslední dobou syndrom asi polovyhoření, protože mě ani to streamování nebaví, prostě nevidím v tom potenciál. Jo, nic mě nebaví, jako mám pocit, že já ztrácím potenciál tady na tomhle světě a nevím, co bych mohl ještě dělat.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
KCD jsem ještě vůbec neřešil, aby řekl pravdu.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
To jsem ještě popravdě neřešil.
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Tak zatím zdarec, vole. Tak, to máme za úkoly, nemáme žádný úkoly. Aha. V dispozici je nový úkol. Teď se na to ptal, kurva. Po vyučování u Weasleyové, zařízení hůlky první kolo. Dáme si křížené hůlky. Ale 2026 si udělám radost z PC až. Nové Ryzeny budou mít více jader na chipsetu. Já ti to přeju samozřejmě. Já přemýšlím, že se na to vyseru. A i tak hraju jednou za rok. No však přesně. Už to prostě není ono.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
To katastrofa.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones.
I?
A dueling club of sorts.
I never. Já nevím.
You must have really
A nativní kde?
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up. I match you.
Tak už si fakt radši počkám na 6 000. Já přemýšlím, že přejdu na handheld hraní pěkně v posteli a vyseru se na všechno.
And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in cross ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
PS5 Slimku, ne, kup si pročko, vole, za 23 nebo kolik to stojí, to je jako good deal, no my good deal.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Ty vole, jsem se teďka nechal napálit ještě. Vina! I tak neplánuju streamovat a budu hrát offline. OK! Taky jsem dostal hru na Eurotrack simulátory.
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
A PS Slimka se mi nestratí po letech a na celou PS6 na co? Ale já nevím jak ty, ale já přecházím do fáze, kdy prostě hry už pro mě asi přestávají dávat smysl. Asi začnu chodit po keškách, nebo budu radši testovat po naší krásné republice, poznávat nové věci a tady ty pičoviny. Samozřejmě tím se to samozřejmě streamy asi budou rušit, ale zase, vole, udělat nějaké walkthrough z real life, vole, to by taky nebylo špatný. Na PS4 hry a PS5 hry, PS5 Slim ideálka. A nevím, mně je to třeba osobně jedno. Takže asi tak. Takže asi tak. Nevím, už to není prostě co to bejvávalo. Při mě teď je maximálně koop indie záležitosti. A teďka maximálně jsem zapl teďka Hogwarts Legacy po hru asi po týdnu a vůbec je to nebaví. Takže přemýšlím, že se na to dneska opět vyseru a půjdu se dívat na Crime Investigation, na nějaký PR a ŽDI. Protože to jsou zajímavý. A já si zahraju něco off-stream, třeba FIFU nebo Eurotrack Simulator, ale dobré. Vůbec mě to nebaví. Asi jo. A Max píšu web na češtiny, ale dělat je nebudu. Tak proč to píšeš? Jelikož tu není web, co by je spojoval do jedného. Ty, ale jako na mě je to dobré, akorát já v tom nevidím zisky, což nic, sedu na to. Loučím se s váma, dámy a pánové. Možná jsme se viděli naposled, ještě nevím. Když tak Dasone, můžeš napsat na Discordu. Co? Jdu plánovat nějaký jiný koníčky. Batok mám, teď potřebuji powerbanku. Můžeme vyrazit na kešky. Já s Benadou. Mám je. Max D. Tak já to beru jako zkušený s programováním Max D. Jo, tak každý se učí něco jiného. Já jsem na to nikdy nebyl už, takže se loučím, mějte se fafárově a čauko, díky Davsovi, že jsi přišel, zdarec.